Hi, welcome to my site and welcome to this video tutorial. It's probably take 65, so I hope I'll get it right this time. So what this is a tutorial, a video tutorial on Paint Shop Pro, how to use an airbrushing technique. Now, you could look at this model and say, she doesn't need it. You're right, I know that. But, we're going to do it. Now, the first thing you would do if you had to, which I don't have to do, is use the makeover tool, the Blemish Remover, to get rid of any blemishes, any little spots or marks or whatever on her skin. She doesn't have any. So we'll just carry on to step 2. But remember, step 1, get rid of the blemishes. Step 2, what I'm going to do first is make a copy of the background layer. And you do that by right-clicking on the background and duplicating. I keep forgetting to do this step and drive myself absolutely crazy. So I'm going to put this down here, out of the way. Now we're going to do a couple things to her skin. We're going to adjust, add, remove noise. First thing was we'll despeckle. If there's any speckles, they're gone. And we'll go back to the adjust again. Now these ones, you just choose the one that's best for you with your picture. Salt and pepper, I have no idea what that does. It does something, but I don't know what. Let's preview it in the image and see. Okay, that looks okay. You just try it till you find what you really like. Interesting. Now we'll go to blur, Gaussian blur. Now this is where we're going to give our skin blurry thing. And that's at a radius of 3. Let's go to 4. Just because we want the differentiation at the end. And say OK. Now, again, we're going to go back to that add, remove noise, and we're going to add some noise. And you can see what that does here, especially if I bump this up, which I will do, and you can't see me doing. There, you see the noise coming in there? We don't need that much noise. So we'll leave it at 4. Okay, so there's our image. We can't stop there. It doesn't look that great. What we need, the eyes, the eyebrows, the hair, the lips, the nose, the fingers, they're all wrong. So we have to get them back. So we get them back by going to our layer, right-clicking on copy of background. Oh, I'm going to move this off to the side so you can see what's happening. Right-click here, a new mask layer from the image. Our source window is PSP-Air, which is what we're working on. If you had more than one image open, it would give you those options as well. So we're going to click OK. That does all this. Okay? So now, that looks kind of nice. Her skin is really smooth. We're going to keep this layer highlighted, mask copy of background. That's what we're going to work on. Get that out of the way. Now your materials palette is important here. Materials are your colors, right? We want black as the foreground color. That's black. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get the brush tool. We're going to bring it down. And we're just going to paint back in the eyes and bring the sharpness in the eyes back. You see how it's popping back in there? Now again, I'm using a Wacom tablet. I'm using it in 203. And it's so easy to do this with it in 203. Bring the eyebrows back. If you want to make the brush bigger or smaller, you press the Alt key and move in or out. You can do this. Such a neat way of doing it. Let's bring this eye back. And there it comes. Ooh, cool. And we'll get around the eyebrow. Now I think we'll just do a little bit here on the nose. And we'll get the lips. You can see the shine pops back in the lips. And if we want to, we could go and do other things. We could add more color to the lips and make them more vibrant, but we'll just leave it that way. Now I'm going to get bigger brush. Going to do some of the hair. You can see how that comes back in as well. And down here. And her shawl or whatever that thing is. There. And her hair and shawl over here. And she's going to look darn nice when we're done. Oops, I'm out of the screen. You can't see what I'm doing. Take my word for it. It looks better over there. Okay. So that is, now we're just a bit around the hands. I'm going to make the brush a bit smaller because her fingers look weird when they're not precisely defined. There. Okay. So there you go. That's how you do it. It doesn't take very long. It's fun to do, and it's very effective. And you can see there's just a little bit of texture in there. Let me zoom in a bit. Yeah, you can see there's a bit of texture in her face, and that's okay. We don't mind that. People have texture. We're all humans, right? And give it a try. I think you'll like it. It's very effective. It's a very neat technique, and it's fun to do. So thank you much, sir. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time. If you found this video on one of the video sites, you can visit my website at www.the-graphics-tablet. Always glad to see you there. We have some more Paint Shop Pro videos and tutorials, and some Photoshop and some Painter ones, and some Elements. And get yourself a tablet and have fun. So thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.